welcome or welcome back to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out about the next surprise coming for you. I've got 6 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is Grand Trine Blessings. These cards from the astrology reading cards. Group 2 is Capricorn I use. Group 3 is Saturn Truth. Group 4 is Water Element Sensing. Group 5 is 7th House Partners. And Group 6 is 5th House Creativity. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and the details for personal readings is linked below in another video in the description box. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose Grand Trine Blessings. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have Aquarius. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Wonders. From the Power of Love activation cards, you have Friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. From the Urban Tarot, you have the 9 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles. And from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the 2 of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. The 7 of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. I'm feeling strongly like you're going to get an invitation to a party, or a friend is going to contact you. But it feels more significant than that. It feels like multiple invitations and multiple friends. I'm generally seeing a pickup with regards to your social life. It's like more invitations, more friends, more opportunities to talk to people, more opportunities to get in touch with people. Feels like people you haven't seen for a long time that you might hear from. And also brand new friends. I feel like there's a new invitation from someone. I'm seeing you're going to be so flooded with invitations and friends eventually. You're going to think, who should I hang out with today? Which one should I say yes to? Which one should I say no to? And there is a kind of invitation coming from someone who's a bit mysterious. You may not know what their intentions are. They may seem sexual towards you. Like maybe you're just wanting to be friends with them, but they're interested in you sexually. Or maybe you can't tell if they're romantically interested in you or they just want to be friends. But I feel like it's going to be interesting and mysterious, but they might be a bit dangerous. They might be a bit argumentative. I'm seeing where you might end up with maybe more friends than you can manage, more people than you can manage, more invites than you can manage. You might have to let some people down. I feel like people will let their character show, like some people will be angry with you. Maybe for no reason, seemingly, just because you've said no to their invitation. They're going to show their bad side. But I also feel like you're going to find some winners. You're going to find really good friends. And one of them is really going to surprise you. I do feel like someone you're going to fall in love with. If you're not already in a relationship, it feels like, or even maybe if you are, to be honest, for some of you, you might be in a relationship that's like boring. Maybe you're only with them for money and comfort and stability, or just for their body. And yeah, if that's the case, you might find that you meet a friend, but they're someone you fall in love with, and you end up crying over how much you want to be with them if you've already got a partner. But yeah, if you're single, it's way more exciting because it's just happy and you could cry, you're so happy that you found this person. And I feel like it's almost, not even almost, it's going to feel like divinely blessed by spirit, like this person just popped up in your life. They just dropped in front of you and they're everything you could ever hope for in a person. But yeah, I do feel like it's going to start as friendship. And I feel like they're going to communicate with you a lot and want to hang out with you a lot. You might be busy sometimes, and I feel like they're worth answering to. But you may not know their intentions in the beginning, and I feel like it's good for you to take your time. Get to know them gradually, but try and say yes to the invitations. When you get invited out, I also feel like there's money blessings and career blessings coming. You're going to get some time to relax. It feels like you're completing a project or completing a stage of something. And it kind of feels like there's not much more to do. Like you've already built something, you've already finished it, you've already made the money. I'm hearing it's like you got paid a lot of money and you don't have to work for a while, or you start a new job that has less hours and more money, or something like that. You might have to find opportunities by looking if you're already employed in a job and not looking right now. But yeah, I feel like someone might have two opportunities, and it's like you're finding it not as obvious as it should be which one it is. And I feel like you've already got a surprise, which is that something is really bad for you and something is really good for you. It might not seem obvious to you right now because you're thinking too hard about things and not looking at things properly. It feels like there's two options at least, and one of them is maybe really stressful and difficult, and one of them is really easy and happy and better for you. And I feel like the surprise is maybe just me telling you that for someone. It's like the surprise is someone's really bad for you and someone's really good for you. I also feel like there's some money thing that's coming in for you. Like there's money you don't know that's stored up that's for you. It's like maybe an inheritance or maybe a gift or like a trust fund that's available to you, or a bonus, or some work that you've done ages ago that's made a lot of money for you already that you just haven't got paid for yet. Like maybe you're waiting for the payment. Could even be like last month, like you did some work last month. You're finally seeing payment for it. Or even long ago, like say if you're creative, maybe you've been creating a body of work for years. You've been putting in years and years and years of work. It's taken you ages to finish. Like say if you're writing a movie or trying to make a movie, probably does take a long time. Maybe it's only months, maybe it's not years. Only, I say only. But it's going to be really nice for you when you finally get paid. If that's you, it's going to feel amazing. Like, yay, my work paid off, and it's seemingly going to take you to the higher level. I feel like you're going to get promoted in some kind of way, like whether or not you're employed. It feels like if you're self-employed, you're going to find more business for you. Like your business is just flourishing and customers are flooding your inbox or flooding your store, just coming non-stop, or your work is selling out. So I feel like it's really good all round for you. And you are going to find that it's difficult to have time for fun if your career is going really well, I want to say. But for a lot of you are getting quite a lot of break from career, and that's the fun. It's like you've got money. And it's not really about your career as much as it's about your money being stacked, and you feeling really comfortable and having choices of how to spend it instead of like a really strict budget. I feel like you can have fun with your money. You can spend more. You can play with it more. Someone might be... I'm hearing someone is doing some really minor things for their appearance right now. Maybe just exercise and eating better, maybe getting some skincare and pampering sessions for yourself. And I feel like it's really benefiting you. Like you look amazing and people are really attracted to you. And I feel like there's a particular person that might be... I'm hearing they might be with someone else, but they want you. Like you look amazing to them. And maybe they are already talking to you or tempted by you. Maybe you're already friends. But I feel like they're amazed by you to the point where they want to come towards you. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And get in touch if you'd like a personal reading. The information will be linked below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose Capricorn. I use... Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the Moon, your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have New Beginnings. From the Power of Love Activation cards, you have Patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Discs. Then from the Rider-Waite Smith Tarot, you have the Hierophant And the Five of Swords, really interesting. Feels like there's some kind of loss or defeat with a situation where it feels like you've been trying to work on something and it may not go to plan. I feel like you may want to quit a job or something, like it goes so badly that you want to quit. Or you get so stressed with a project that you stop working on it. But it feels like for the best, it doesn't feel the wrong decision. It's like maybe you have to stand up for yourself at work and tell your boss that you don't want to do something because it's too much work and it's not enough pay. It feels really horrible and really stressful, but it's for your own good for you to stand up to your boss. Maybe wait for something better to come along, or for somebody, I feel like you're going to start your own business or you're going to quit a job to work on your own business. Especially if you do already have your own business, and it feels very divinely guided. Your intuition is already telling you quite a lot about what is going to happen with regards to your work and your progress in life, I want to say, and what you're doing mostly, like what you're focused on mostly right now. I feel like there's some kind of situation where you need to walk away or you need to fight for something, but it feels like you want to walk away. It feels like you have something different to aspire towards. It feels like there's somewhere else you can put your energy. That's maybe more worth the effort, more worth all the time. It feels like it will be inspiring for you. You're going to feel really fresh when you get a new beginning. I also feel like there's a dream you're having that's maybe a bit negative. It's like a psychic, intuitive hunch that somebody's having that's maybe to do with your work, but it's also a bit negative. And I feel like there's some surprise with regards to the dream that you've had. For someone, it's to do with marriage as well, like maybe an intuition about a marriage. Like for someone, maybe you feel like your partner's cheating on you or something, but they're not really, like they're really committed to you actually. For someone, it could be vice versa, but I feel more strongly the other way around. I feel like it's not as bad as you think, but you might find that there's other problems, like maybe you're arguing with your partner a lot, or maybe there's some personal reason for having like trust issues or something like that. It's like there's something else to work on that your subconscious might be dragging out of you. So do be careful if you're thinking your partner's cheating or something like that, because you might be in a really negative mind state where you're trying to manifest it almost. It's like you're wanting things to go wrong almost, like that will never work, I can't do that, that's not going to work for me. It's all going to go wrong, they're just going to cheat, they're going to be horrible to me. It's like you're maybe ending up being your own worst enemy. I want to say it's good for you to focus on your work right now, because it feels like work is going well for you. You're doing something productive with your life, doing something useful, and you're doing the right thing for you. But you may have a job that's not a good job. I want to say it's like the overall work that you do is good work. And you as a person, you're a productive person, you're a useful person, you're a valuable person. I feel like maybe your best skills could be better utilised in a different job for some of you. For some of you, you need to just be patient and keep working at something, but you might be tempted to quit. And if you're tempted to quit enough, I feel like you will end up quitting and maybe putting your energy in somewhere else. But do try to be patient if you're feeling like you might be self-sabotaging something or just thinking negatively for no reason. Because I feel like for some of you, the surprise is just this reading telling you that everything's going fine. Everything's fine, there's nothing to worry about. Your intuition is not playing tricks on you, but it's trying to point you to something else maybe. Like maybe you're feeling psychic about something, but it's not really a psychic hunch. It's more like directing your attention to something. And I feel like someone is needing to play their cards right. With a situation that requires work on something, it may be requiring a lot of commitment. It could be a marriage. Someone needs to play their cards right to get marriage or to get a commitment with somebody. I feel like there's like an appraisal happening, like someone's appraising your value for marriage, I want to say, or it may be worth you doing that more with someone, because you might find there's surprises there, like either they're not worth it as much as you thought they were. Maybe they seemed not worth it, but they actually are worth it. But yeah, I feel like for you, there might be an appraisal happening with regards to like your value for somebody and whether they want to marry you, whether they want to move in with you, whether they want to maybe fight for you or something like that, or fight someone else for you even. It feels like there's a conflict coming, a kind of argument or a competition between people at work. And I feel like you may have like a co-worker that wants to spoil your work or wants to steal your job or something like that, like someone who wants to compete with your business. Recently, I've had another scammer on Instagram try and impersonate me. So if you do have that person follow you or whatever, they're following thousands of people, to be honest. just report them, please. Instagram does nothing if I tell them about it. So it's kind of up to the people who are being scammed to please report them and just don't give them any money. But I feel like something similar might be happening to you guys. Like maybe someone's trying to like leave fake reviews or ruin your business in some other way, trying to harm your business. And it's just really, honestly, for you to maybe get a fine-tooth comb and check on things. Maybe a bit more. It just feels like something where you're going to be protected anyway if you're in the right and you're doing the right business. But if you're not doing the right business, your business might crumble. You might just leave it behind. So do make sure you're praying or tuning into your own intuition. And don't assume everything is correct just because it's like a dream. Or a psychic hunch. Maybe try and pick it apart a bit and do some like psychoanalyzing on it a bit for yourself. Ask for answers from the divine and you should receive it. But I feel like there's some insight coming to you soon, and there's some wisdom coming to you soon. And it may come through a dream, or it may come through a person in your life. It may come through you getting really angry and pissed off and realizing you need to stop something. You need to quit something. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment. Get in touch if you'd like a personal reading. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thanks for watching. This video is for you if you chose Saturn. True. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the 7th house. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have purification. From the Power of Love activation cards, you have priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Queen of Wands. And the Princess of Discs. Then from the Rider-Waite Smooth Tarot, you have the Three of Wands. And the King of Cups. This one seems a little bit in the future. This might be 3 months in the future, I want to say, for some of you. But it feels like there's some information coming to you, which is going to be very interesting. Might be about a particular person in your life, and it will maybe help renew a relationship for somebody. It also may just help you get more interested in someone. It might be just getting to know somebody that you can actually like for the first time in ages. I feel like for someone you've been really busy with work, you've not had time to look outside even. It feels like you're going to get some time. You're going to get some ability to just be yourself and smile and get out in the world and enjoy yourself and look good. And I feel people will be eyes on you and you're going to meet people. And I'm seeing you may go on 3 dates, or you may have three people who are interested in you, or 3 potential relationships that come up. And I feel like there's one who's particularly serious about you. There's a particular partner who seems like they have the same goals in life as you. They have a lot of ambition and they seem like they'll be by your side through thick and thin. If you already have a partner, I feel like you might be finding out some truth about your partner. It doesn't seem that negative. It seems really positive. Actually, it seems like it's going to help you feel inspired and help you admire your partner more. It's like you find out what they went through. You find out more about their life. You find out the ways that they cope with life. You find out what they do at work on a day-to-day basis, how needed they are at work. Maybe they do something amazing one day and it just shocks you and surprises you, like you never knew that about them. I feel like it's very good. It's very sweet. And you might find that there's a conversation that you need to have. Like for you, maybe it's some truth about you that your partner needs to find out. So be careful if you are lying to your partner, if you're cheating on your partner or something like that. It feels like it might be found out, maybe through someone else, maybe through word of mouth. I'm seeing for someone your career is going to get very exciting soon. Feels like there's a wait before this happens, but it's some news coming in to you. Some kind of news that is very special. It feels like not very public. You don't want to shout about it. You want to keep it to yourself. It will make you smile, and it might be collaborating with someone, or maybe just getting a new job or something like that. Feels like it engages you with people in a way that's interesting. So it's like if you have a job, it will be working with the public or working with people in a way that you find interesting. Even if it's remote, you might find you just find out interesting things about people. or you find that your colleagues are nice to communicate with. And I do feel like someone might be online dating or dating but finding that the dates are a bit spaced out. You might be dating multiple people at the same time and you might find that your work is your priority. So you might not want to go too deep with anyone. You might find that you're just testing the waters. I feel like despite you doing that, there's someone who's really, really interested in you and really likes you. And they might have been there for a long time looking at you and paying attention to you and haven't really made themselves noted to you, or vice versa. Like maybe you've liked them for a long time but you've been too busy with work to speak to them. And it's like coming out, like people's feelings are coming out, but it feels gentle. It feels like not very quickly, and you both still have to convince each other that you're staying and you're committed. So even within a relationship, I feel like you're still trying to convince each other that you're there for the long haul, and there may be some conversations that you need to have to get out any problems. I feel like for someone, your relationship may have had like a long-standing thing that you've just left like an elephant in the room. And I want to say it's not quite time to like pick it up and talk about it. But at some point in the future, the surprise is that it's going to be talked about, but it's going to be really easy and it's going to be not a problem. And I feel like it will lead to more commitment, actually. For some of you, it seems like there's a lot of opportunities for you coming in at once. And you do have to prioritize which one's the most important for you. And I want to say you're impressing the right people and the right people are noticing you, but it may be that you're not ready right now, and in a few months you're going to be ready. And I almost feel like I can't tell you too much right now because it feels like not the right moment. But I do want you to come back when you maybe feel like watching this reading again and see if there's more info. Because it feels like a few months away, and I feel like in the meantime you might be really busy with work. And just doing some healing work on yourself to, I want to say, do better with your routine. It feels like you're getting your priorities straight. Getting your own energy managed so that you can have energy for romance or someone else or taking on larger projects. But I do want to say expect news soon. Expect maybe someone to take interest in you. And you may not notice them, but I feel like they're watching you already, like they might be seeing you, but you're not seeing them. So enjoy the surprises that come. Please do come for a personal if you'd like one. The information will be linked below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose water element, sensing. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the first house, what people see and the impression you give. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have blessings. From the Power of Love activation cards, you have commitment. Dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. From the Elven Tarot, you have justice. And the Seven of Swords. Then from the Rider-Waite Smooth Tarot, you have the Hanged Man. The Seven of Swords again. And the Page of Wands. I feel like there may be some secrets you're hiding from yourself. And I know that sounds a bit weird. I feel like you may look in the mirror and find out some things about yourself that you didn't know. And you may be picking up on them right now, but you haven't really realised. Like you've got your eyes closed to them. But I feel like if you take some time alone and avoid paying attention to what anyone else is doing and just focus on yourself, you'll figure out some new things about yourself. They don't have to be bad things. Like for someone, I feel like you're really good looking and you just don't realise how good looking you are. Like I'm seeing someone who never looks in the mirror. And when you do look in the mirror, you're in a bad mood. So you just see yourself looking sad. If you saw yourself as others see you, you would realise you're really attractive and precious. Might be that you can do something like modelling or, I don't know, like maybe finding a partner that really appreciates you just by you being like yourself and having attractive energy. Despite thinking you were needing to just stay home on your own or something like that. So I feel like if that's you and you've just never been looking in the mirror, you might find the secret is you're really good looking and you're very blessed and someone is really attracted to you and you just wouldn't realise, but they're like being shy about it. They're being really shy and you have no idea that they like you. You might have picked up on something subtle, but not very obvious. I feel like they might be more obvious soon, but it might be quite a while away, like maybe 7 weeks. For somebody, maybe more like 7 months. But I feel like over that course of time, you might grow to like yourself more in a way that allows you to be ready to accept the opportunity instead of hiding away, because you don't feel good looking enough. So I feel like it's really exciting for you guys. I'm really happy for you. It feels like you're getting some joy coming soon from your own appearance and your own happiness. Like your own happiness is bringing you more happiness, and the way others respond to you will give you more happiness about how you look. When you feel good about how you look, it's like you go out feeling good because you like your outfit or something. I feel like you might get some new clothes, or just find clothes in your wardrobe that you don't wear anymore that you used to like wearing. When you wear them, I feel like you attract nice attention for yourself. And it feels really good for you, and I feel like you're going to make friends through you feeling more confident because you like the way you look. You feel better about yourself. I feel like you are going to get out and you're going to make new friends and you're going to feel excited. Seeing you might get invited on a really invitable date. It's like something really exciting that someone wants to invite you to do. It doesn't have to be romantic, it could be a friendship. You might have been avoiding people for a long time and not really... I'm seeing for someone you don't really feel like you have friends, but I feel like there is a friend that wants to invite you out as someone who's interested in you. They would like to speak to you and they'd like to do something fun with you. For someone, it might even be a holiday, like you might even get invited on holiday by somebody and it seems really exciting. I feel like there's an idea that's in your own mind that's really valuable, but you might be avoiding dealing with it right now. It feels like you need more energy to deal with it yourself. It feels very divine within you, like the ideas that you have within you. Even if you haven't done anything yet, it feels like the idea is divine. Like it just came to you without you looking at anyone else. I feel like you can find out more secrets by just not looking at anyone else and not paying attention to what anyone else is doing and just going within, and maybe even like shutting your eyes and just meditating. I feel like a lot can come up and it feels really blessed for you to just notice what you have going on within yourself. Maybe your underrated abilities and your underrated talents and your unknown skills that you don't realize you have yet. So I feel like there's something you're going to find within, but there is something you're going to find outside yourself as well. There's a surprise, which seems to be an adventure or a holiday or an invitation to go on a date, or someone being really attracted to you, and it's very exciting for you because I feel like you're going to feel good about yourself before that happens in a way that allows you to accept the opportunity. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the information in the description box if you'd like a personal reading. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose 7th house partners. Let's see what cards you have. On the astrology reading cards, you have the 10th house, your achievements and status in the outside world. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have wisdom. From the Power of Love activation cards, you have trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Knight of Discs, the Prince of Swords, and the Hierophant. And then from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. It feels like there's someone who's paying very close attention to you and they may want marriage with you, and I feel like they would like to take you out on a date. This may be someone you've cooked for before, or maybe someone who's usually taking you out on dates where you go for food, or I don't know, like you have some kind of common connection with regards to maybe eating together, you eat lunch together after work or something, but I feel like they're watching you online, or maybe even like stalking you online a bit. And I feel like there may be some disappointment in the relationship, like maybe things haven't gone well. Maybe you don't speak to them anymore, maybe you've never spoken to them and you don't even know them, and they're kind of feeling disappointed already without even speaking to you. But I feel like this is someone who's got a really strong wish for you, like they dream about you and being with you. Whether or not you're kind of with them, Because I feel like for some of you might still be with them. This might be your partner in sickness and in health. Maybe it's just that they're like paying attention to you and like spying on you online rather than someone who's watching you that hasn't told you they're interested. So bear that in mind. But yeah, for some of you where you're single or you're dating, it feels like someone who's maybe a bit of an ex, like not really an ex, but someone you had like a failed relationship with, a failed talking stage with, someone you had a crush on, but maybe you DM'd them but never heard back, or you messaged them a few times and you never heard back from them. I feel like they still really like you and they're still really into you and they still think about you a lot. To the point where they kind of do want marriage with you. I feel like they can't get rid of their attachment to you. They trust you and they find you intelligent and they judge themselves for whatever they did wrong. Yeah, I feel like for someone, their partner is checking up on them and they trust you now, but they feel really stupid because they feel like they've broken the bond by maybe like messaging your friends on Instagram, or I don't know, it's like people you follow or something. It's like they've broken the trust. They've made it really revolting for themselves because they don't trust you. But now they do trust you because they've checked up on you. I feel like they may want to take you for a romantic date or something to... Well, they already have, like they've done that already to make you feel better. They want to ask you to marry them now because they've like spied on you. They feel really trusting of you now and they feel like they know better than doing that next time. They actually feel really good about themselves because they know that you're theirs, but I feel like you might have already got pissed off with them because you found out about it or something like that. And I feel like they're really sad, so I'm sorry if that's you. You can come for a personal if you want more information. But yeah, I feel like there's something really interesting happening with a partnership, and it's like a dream partnership. So I don't know if you're already wanting someone in particular, and you feel maybe like it's never going to happen, but you can't get rid of your feelings for them. I feel like they're watching you. This person may have a medium skin tone. They may have some struggles in life in general, and they may be someone who you follow or you speak to online only, like maybe you've never met. Maybe you haven't seen each other for years, but you still talk online and you still follow each other online or something like that. It feels like they're like destined to be your partner. And you are going to be together, and I feel like there is a date coming, like a meal for two. But it might be really slow, the pace might be slow. Some of you, I feel like it's going to happen by the time... It's going to sound really weird, but by the time you're 31, or by the time... Yeah, it's like the age of 31 for someone. For someone, it's like a 5-month period from when you're watching this. I feel like there's a lot of conflict in a relationship. For someone watching, it's like your partner and you have a lot of conflict. It doesn't have to be that they're checking up on you online. But I do feel like there's some increase in the bond between you. It's like someone stops being upset about the past and starts looking at what remains in the future. And they realize that it's really good. And I feel like that could be you maybe. Like for you, you might realize this relationship's worth salvaging, I want to say. For someone, it's like a relationship that's worth salvaging. It's more delicious than you remember even. But I want to say that there is a special partner for you. There's someone really impressive and they might be doing quite a lot online themselves. They might be very big. They might be very successful. I feel like they may watch you. So it's very interesting if you do get invited on a date soon. I feel like someone's been really interested in you and they really like you. They'd be very heartbroken if you said no, but it feels like it might go wrong. Like I don't know if someone's following you, but they maybe are already married. It's like someone who's maybe like a celebrity who's married and they're in love with you, but they need to break up with their partner to be able to invite you on a date or something, so it's like it goes wrong. But you should still be really flattered if they take you on a date. I feel like it would be a nice conversation at least. But anyway, I hope you... this person might be a Christian as well. I don't know if that's relevant. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And get in touch if you'd like a personal reading. The information will be below. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose Virgo's creativity. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have Uranus, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Healing Chaos. From the Power of Love activation cards, you have Humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Then from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like someone, you might be doing something big with regards to your career that could be very creative. And I see you putting in a lot of work towards something. And it feels like you're very humble about it and you've just been doing the work behind the scenes and not expecting anything big from it. But I feel like someone's seen your work and they think you're really amazing. And this person may have quite a big platform or something where they want to share your work. And I feel like things are going to suddenly change for you, where you have honestly chaos with regards to how many people are suddenly interested in you, and you should find yourself really busy with work, and it feels like it was really still before and you were just maybe self-employed, like a sole trader, continuing putting one step in front of the other and finding not much happening. I feel like you deserve to be on a big stage with your name in lights or something, or having your name put out there more with regards to the business that you run, like having a billboard in town with your name on it or something like that. It's like you need your business to be promoted more. I feel like there's a miraculous opportunity for that to happen, especially if you're creative. Especially if you do want to get on stage, I feel like there's an opportunity for you to get on stage. It's coming for you soon, and if it's coming through communication, I feel like this is a DM. It's like an Instagram DM, or it really feels like an Instagram DM or an email if you've got your email address public, or like a website request, and it feels like there's work coming for you that's going to be really amazing work. You're also networking with someone who might be really potent for you, especially if you're a musician. I feel like this person might be a rock star or a lead singer in a band, or someone who's like the center of the stage already, or someone who's able to get people to the top, like maybe they're a manager, or they're like a really good, maybe you're a music manager and they're like a really good client or something that brings in a lot of money. Or vice versa, like you're a musician and they're a manager, you're a musician and this is someone at a record label who wants to sign you. And I feel like your life's going to change, but it's really special for you because you're so humble and you're not expecting it. You're just doing the work. I'm just casually doing the work, and I feel like you're going to be shining. You're put in a position to shine. And I really do feel like, especially if your work is music, it feels really exciting. Like the music's exciting, it feels good, it sounds good. It has potential to go global. I want to say like something is going global and it's making waves and it's like shock waves. I feel like there's someone recognizing you in the street or something like that, and they want to take a picture of you. That's a very interesting message, like for someone you're doing something where people follow you already and it's someone's going to want to take a picture of you in the street. You might not be feeling ready. You might be feeling like nobody would know you. I'm really surprised that somebody knows you. And I feel like this person is maybe someone you can work with. Like it may be a fellow creative or a fellow artist or someone who's a business mind, or they have like opposite skills to you that can benefit you. I also feel like there's something that's kind of ready to be put out there, even if no one else is giving you a light, or if no one else is putting you on a platform. I feel like for you personally, you might just feel more confident about your work after completing it in a way that makes you feel ready. It's like you've got to a point where you feel you've done as much as you can do and you've got as many skills as you can. You're ready to do something with those skills, and I feel like it will surprise you how good you are at something. It will surprise you how well it will go for you when you put yourself out there. I also want to say there's someone who's been trying to do like a boring job that's boring to you, and it's just to make money, and you haven't been looking at what your best skills are. And it's like you're really creative and you're really good at something that might be music or art or something along those lines, and you're trying to do a boring job instead. But I feel like for someone there's a vice versa situation where maybe you're trying to focus on something like that and it's not really going well for you. But there's a better job waiting for you and it's just going to come around the corner. And you have to be humble enough to accept it if that's you. It's like you turned your back on it. And maybe you turned your back on 9-to-5 jobs to try and be a musician. You've been trying, but you found that it's not working for you and you just need more money. You might find that if you turn around, there's a really good, easy job for you that lets you still go and be on stage and lets you still pursue your dreams. So it's just like being humble enough to take the opportunity. And for someone, it's going to really humble you to know that someone really likes you, that anyone even knows you. It's going to be humbling in a way that's sweet because you're already humble. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and get in touch if you'd like a personal reading. The information will be below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.